Hello, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? How's it going, Red Vaporeon? How's it going? It has been way too long. Hello, Benu Trees. How's it going? I am doing pretty solid. I ended up just kind of going to the grocery store. I did pick up my cat's medicine, so what's it called? My cat Prue will be not sneezing. She won't have to worry about sneezing too much. I actually shaved my beard for the first time yesterday in a while. Sometimes I just do that where I'll like shave for old time's sake. And I'll be like, oh yeah, let's just clean shave it. So I've been enjoying a little bit of a baby face. Sometimes I worry because it's one of those things where I'm like, when I shave, I look British, like very distinctively British, like what's it called? Like a peep show character. But what's it called? It's nice. Sometimes I like to play around with it for old time's sake. Usually I just have like a mustache and like a smidge of a beard, but it's like very well trimmed usually. People always say that beards and like facial hair are like kind of like usually how like a lot of like dudes like would kind of just like have that one little thing that they would be able to like accessorize nicely. So I usually do the mostest to accessorize it, but while I don't have it, I'll just be waiting, I guess, until it grows back. Until I get my mustache back. But let's see. Made a few text files. The infinite size biosphere. 3 printed off too. Oh, they have quite a bit. Nice. I know tomorrow's stream is gonna be pretty late because I wanted to. I guess I think I might be watching the movie Sinners in the what's it called in an early like matinee. So I'll let you know when I'm back, but I'm probably gonna have this stream either around 1 or 2, possibly around 2. Ganatophilus black Spinosaurus and blue whale. I'll have to probably look up some of this a bit later. At least the first couple. But yeah, a little bit of progress. I got some updates from my like art commissions, but not too much. I'll probably get started with the game now that I've gotten a little bit of hustle going. Let me get everything set up and settled. I feel like I had a bit of a heavy lunch, so I'm like, like feel so weighed down by it. Let me get that off. Let me get some of this on. Let me test out one thing that's going to be very important. Just for a good one. See, that's something I'm gonna have to adjust. Let me get this on though. Sure, update it. It's like I don't think it's gonna be a massive update. As long as it doesn't log me out. Because I have some shit to throw. Such as some more banana. Let me try to see if I can catch one with my mouth. Ah! No, I couldn't bite it. Oh, ow! It's a Vo. Oh. Um. I know that. No, no. A Vo. Stop following me. I know it's a once in a. I know it's a once in a blue moon thing. Oh, sorry. No. I'm not trying to get my sword out. I just want to pause. See if there is. Is there anything that's going to make this like less abrasive? Because that's not Vi. It's like, what is as Vi as I can get before the game starts screaming Vo at me? Oh, what's it called? You. Here we go. And then what's it called? Do we have... Hey, here we go. Vo still. Damn. Aren't being too lenient. Let's see. Wow. Let me see if I could buy. Oh no, these are things I could always just get in like different spaces. I have 800 rupees, which means I can waste it on just about anything. I'm gonna have to ask you because I don't want to steal this if this is something you need. What? Though? No way. Sound the alarm, guards. Oh fuck. No, I'm Link. Oh, you have special permission from the chief. Yeah, right. That explains it. Sorry for shouting. Wait, maybe a Vo could endure my spa plan practice. Okay, Mr. Vo, if you don't mind, would you consider helping me with my spa plan practice? I call it practice, but I can guarantee that it will make your body feel good as new. Don't worry about that. But, and this is what I'm still working on, if I get things just right, you'll feel a boost of energy just like with the owner's spa plan. It is only 25 rupees too. That's half what the owner's plan costs, you know. You know what? Sure, let's roll with it. Sakusa, how long would you like to relax for? Maybe till morning? Like, I don't want it to be too dark out and have like weird skeleton monsters. Okay, I gotta put all my focus, all of my power into this. I've mostly worked on Vi, so let me know if I'm pressing too hard. I'm in an ASMR stream. Hearing exciting Link sounds. It's like, I think I might just keep on buying this just to hear more Link gasps. There we go, we got some hearts. Oh hey! Some extra hearts too. Vota! Good practice for me. A good deal on spa treatment for you. Always glad to practice more, so you're welcome back anytime. Goat butter. I feel like I'm stealing, but no one's yelled at me just yet. It's like, I feel like I'm stealing, but like nobody's chastising me, so I'm just going to keep stealing until someone screams at me and is like, what's it called? Vo thief. I see things over here. Okay. Okay, Topaz. Okay, I'm in real fucking trouble if you guys catch me. It's like, that's valuable, Topaz. That's one of those messed up things about Zelda, like back in like the older games when you would just go into people's houses and break their pots, and they didn't have like little like self-aware things where they were like, how dare you break my pots. Alright, let's see some stuff. I loved the drink from this mission in Breath of the Wild. Bazak. Oh, you must be the Vo everyone's been talking about. Now, normally I wouldn't have anything for youngsters like you, but I've heard a new Vi is going to be coming to town sometime soon, and that news sparked a fire in me. I came up with a special version of my signature drink. It's one everyone from Vevi to Vapa can enjoy. However, I can't get my hands on what I need to make while we're stuck here. I don't want to forget the recipe. When is when is this sand shroud going to clear up anyway? Urosa. Oh, is this? I thought I could turn my back on past loves and focus on finding the perfect vow for me. The sand shroud means I can't even go outside. Talk about being unlucky. This was the person that, what's it called, went to that one shrine and was like, I will not return until you give me, like, my favorite cocktail. This is jail! Even though you have special permission, I still won't let you pass this point. Really, the only way to jail is to break our rules. Look, there's only one way you're gonna get past this door, and it's by breaking the rules and getting locked in here. Who exactly is in that jail right now? Is it empty? I hope it's empty. That'd be really shitty if, like, y'all were holed up in here and one of the ladies was just like, I'm going to, like, start taking things. Oh no. I started taking things. I could feasibly go here, because I stole all that goat butter and topaz from some of the bunks. I'm in hella trouble. Vo are not normally allowed inside of our town, and the one in jail that broke the rule. The one in jail broke that rule, so he's locked up. Even though you have permission to be here, if you break the rules, you'll join him in jail. Oh no, if that's the sand boot dude. Yeah, I shouldn't break the rules. I'd be in turbo trouble having that dude as, like, a bunkmate. No fucking way, Jose. Let's see. I need to do a side quest. Wait. Where is the side quest? Look. Okay, stay away. Okay, there we go. Where did the owner... Oh, you're the chief's guest. So this is a Vo. His ears look about the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, you're the first Vo I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Why was I doing that? Besides, because I make accessories. And the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for Vo. So if you give me the chance, I'll put anything I've got into making some really great ones for you. I would be perfectly fine with wearing Vi outfits. This is a when in Rome thing. I think I should roam as the Romans do. I think I should be Vi as long as I'm here. I would be perfectly fine with this. If the shop's owner were here, she probably would have made you all sorts of things. She went out looking for potential adornments and hasn't come back. She was in such high spirits, too, gushing about all the treasures she'd find around the Toruba dunes. That's a dangerous place through Molduga territory. Oh no. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Anyway, did you need something? The owner may not be here, but I'll do what I can. I want accessories. A ruby is the power, sapphire is that. Oh hey. There is something you can buy from me. Come on. I have something that I'm looking to offload. And it is something where if I'm caught with it, I will be in hecking trouble. So, here, a topaz for your troubles. Wait a second. I actually don't know if that's the one that if I get 10, I'll get extra money. I think I should hold off. Earrings. Earrings. I already have earrings on, though. And these ones look like mushrooms. Oh, I can't move at all. You've walled me in here. Heat resistance, cold resistance. Let me see what my, what's it called? When my outfits are looking like. Not just because I'm a fashionista, but because I need to look into elementals. Alright. So this is hot weather attack, but not hot weather resistance. I want to get all the ice together, all the fire together. It's only by set and by body part. So I got one for heat and then one for cold. I got one for... I got pants for cold. I can resist a lot of cold, but I can't resist a lot of heat. An amulet isn't exactly the solution. I'm trying to figure out where they have outfits, because I think I have to walk around a little bit. Oh no. Okay. There's a bar. There's the spa. And like places to sleep. This is the bar. Oh, this is the prisoner. I can't talk to you. I can't do any supernatural stuff. Then I might actually try to talk to you. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Let me try to like at least. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, wait. You're a guy, aren't you? How come you're just able to walk around? Why haven't they arrested you? It's no secret that the Gerudo rigidly enforce the law that forbids men from entering town. So how are you just able to walk around without causing a fuss? I mean, sorry, I have connections with the royal crown. So, that's not something every Vo has. I barely crossed the threshold and they threw me in jail. Faster than I said, no, wait, not jail. They didn't even give me a chance to explain. I just wanted to see the faces of my wife, Perda, and our daughter, Aklet. But I'm only telling this because you seem like the trustworthy sort. I've actually seen my daughter a few times, so on average, I'm more happy than upset. Even though they have me in this jail, I do see her occasionally. However, I haven't seen my wife even once. I know she was planning on working at the clothing store, but that's all I got. I'm sure my daughter can tell me more, but I haven't been able to talk to her yet. Perda? Aklet? I know we'll be together again soon. Oh, it isn't the sand shoes guy. Okay. Okay, I'd be safe if I was locked up in there. Let's see, let me try to find that's the romance class. It's kind of difficult to gauge. You get a little lost. Okay. This is probably where... This is probably where I can, like, go up and leave. I opened up today some Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh? Or just, what's it called? Or, like, both of them combined. Oh, both. Nice. I think that, what's it called? I was definitely... Probably the last time I bought Pokemon cards was actually fairly recent. I haven't bought them since I was like a kid. And like because I was playing a lot of like Pokemon on stream, I was like, I want to be able to have like cards for what's it called? The Teal Mask DLC. I don't know if it's still around. or if I could get more of them, but I was hoping to get at least, like, what's it called? Like a Carmine and Kieran, but like, I don't think they'd, I think that's a little more expensive. Or a little, the odds are a little less likely. Ed and Zorok is pretty good though. That's really great. I'm going nuts. Okay. Okay, so this is weapons. Okay, so this is a training ground. This place sells slimes. This place sells mushrooms and rocks. This place sells amulets. This place has different fruits. That's the drink space, jail. I'm like, where is everything? Where is everything? Ah, you're a Vo, just like Daddy. Oh, this is the person I have to talk to. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Sava, do you want to see the secret map too, Vo person? It shows the store where Mommy works. Mommy's job is a secret. That's why this is a secret map. Let's see, there's the fruit store, then there's the jewel store. What's this moon part again? Let's see, fruits, gems. What? Alright. Because there's fruits. There's gems. Somewhere in between. Blonde. No abs. Oh, you're making, oh. One, I'm not blonde. I have pink hair. And also, it's mean. Just because I'm flabby doesn't mean I'm not toned. Not a vi. I am not in the habit of allowing Vo to pass by me. But you are a special case. You may pass. Oh shit, all I had to do was ask. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, there's another space. Oh, I think that's the white. Hold on. What do you want? I'm busy right now, okay? I need to make sure the Vo of my dreams hears my feelings for him. How can I convey this properly? How can I properly focus the positive energy or put the bottles in the water while this guy's loitering around? Get out of here, scram! Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask again. Okay. Let me look at this map again that this kid drew. So what we're looking at here. Okay. So it's across from the mushrooms. Okay. Gems. Fruit. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh, that's the jail. I think that's what that has to be what the moon is put. No, that's where she works though. I'm glad that you were letting me through and you're not just like, you weakling. You bottom, and it's like, I didn't come all this way to be called a bottom. I'm verse. Damn it. Let's see. This is Riju's diary. Let's see. Unsailing report from Buliara today. Strange haze, some has called it, is emanating, eman, emanating from beneath Hyrule Castle. Those who touch it fall ill, but my friends Link and Zelda are in Hyrule. I'm sure that those two can get to the bottom of this. A new, much more worrying report has arrived. Both Zelda and Link have gone missing while exploring below Hyrule. Shortly after they were lost, the castle lifted off into the sky. So much is happening at once. Things grow more and more dire. Sand shroud worst of the sandstorm. People are taking shelter. We have traveled out to see if there's concern. There are new monsters called Gibdos. To make things worse, I wasn't able to accurately hit them with the lightning to call down. We're inundated with those seeking safety from the sand shroud or the Gibdos, and still don't know what caused all this. As chief of the Gerudo town, I am to blame for these failures. The fortifications protecting the sheltered are strong. There's no way the monsters will be able to break through. We're also lucky to have a good source of water in the shelter, but we must watch for invaders trying to use the waterways. As a precaution, we should cover the hole behind the throne. Sitting here, feeling sorry for myself won't solve anything. I'm going to leave Beliara in charge of the shelter and go train. The ruins of the north aren't too far. They should be a perfect place for me to practice my lightning. Despite my worries for my people and for the world, I must do what I can. I know that's what Zelda would advise me to do. Oh, Lady Urbosa, if only you were here with us, watching over us all in these dark times and keep Zelda and Link safe. Cover the hole behind the throne. So this is, I guess, the main explanation for what happened in the Gerudo village, or town. Hmm. Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember where this person is. Because I want the outfit. I don't know where the actual thing is. Because I remember the actual secret shop. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, this is the sand. This is the sand shoe guy. Okay. Oh, he's too scared to talk. Alright, dude. Shh! Shh! Not so loud! I can hear voices. They're coming from below. Something about a secret. Could this be the reason the ghosts haven't moved on? Is there a secret about the monsters that doubtlessly killed them? Let me try to find a way to kill these Gibdet. Let's see. Gibdos. Um, man. Oh, it's like different eras. I see. I have to remember the layout of the Garuda village. Oh, hey! That's pretty good. Oh no. I took something I shouldn't have. Okay, dude. You're not gonna like this one very much. Let's get... There's shock fruit. Where's the fire fruit? Oh, it's... Yeah, fire fruit's pretty easy. Oh man, that's insta-kill. Wonderful. Okay. Hi. Ten out of 10. Hey, Perda. You made sure the entrance was really securely blocked, right? Yep. It was very much completely blocked with a crate. Keep it down. What do you think's gonna happen if those monsters outside hear us? Let's see. Blocked with a crate. Where is Kratos? To walk around town. Are there any crates nearby? Oh no, not the shroud. You cannot carry any more melee weapons. So I'll just drop this bad boy. Try to see if I could stitch this together with this one. No, it's for you. that. Oh man, I got a bastard sword. For a bastard like me. You bastard. Oh, I think I already got here. Oh no. There we go. Okay. I think this is where I go up? I think so. Oh my. I overshot it a little bit. Let's see, maybe here? Oh! I made it! Oh, this is gonna be pretty scary. Look, guys. I know this is going to be very frightening. But I need the collection. I want my titties showing. Oh. Client list, check. Products, check. Vo! But the door is blocked! How did you... Never mind. It's not our rule. It's our rule not to pry into the business of our customers. It's like, no, there's a break-in, and it's a Vo. Kick him out. You're welcome in our shop, no matter how you manage to make it in. This is the Gerudo Secret Club, the only shop in town that sells clothing designed with Vo in mind. Considering Vo aren't allowed in town, I'm sure you can understand why the shop's a secret. Anyway, that's how we run our business. We're not concerned with who you are. As an outcast myself, I appreciate your business. Oh, it's expensive. Oh, it's expensive. This is also expensive. Oh, I can get the sand boots. I wouldn't have to do tricks for that guy anymore. I guess. Let's see if I can sell you stuff. Saba Saba. Elsewhere it might be Savota or Savak, but here it's always Saba. The town's so quiet now, even I was beginning to feel a little lonely. I normally enjoy some alone time, but having someone nearby lately has brought me a little peace of mind. I wasn't sure for a while, but if I wanted to hire Perda, but now I feel like I couldn't get by without her. Suppose you could, but I wouldn't be paying more than any other trader would. Let's see. Is there a ton of things I can give you that are pretty pricey? I guess aside from this, maybe Opal? Yeah, I guess Opal. Give you 5 Opal. Unless you find some magical pass, it's gonna be a bit more difficult to leave. 1,300. I think I might have to wait for this. It's a shame. You, I know your husband and kids. Or kid. I was not expecting a vote to suddenly appear before my eyes. Nearly made me jump out of my skin. I should thank you though, I had a crick in my back, but the shock of your arrival fixed it. My husband is highly in vogue too. Imagine if he'd been the one suddenly appearing. Obviously isn't allowed in town, since it's customary for Grudo to return to town at a certain age. Our daughter and I moved back here. I warned my husband several times that Vo were not allowed inside town and were just sometimes jailed, but he insisted on traveling with us all the way here. I saw him eyeing the town walls when we parted ways. Wabin, I wonder what you're up to now. Anyway, once you're done shopping, you better get out of town before the guards catch you. I know this is a bit dickish, but I need. It's like this is my out. Like, don't worry, I'll get whatever I get. Oh. Okay. I at least know where that is. I have a lot on my plate. Sorry. I guess probably this is the easiest way to get. This was such a struggle to get to, though. And there's no ways to, like... I don't think there's any, like... any portals, either. A bummer. Okay. Instead of crying Rachna, you need to get up on some high ground so that you can see where Riju is. And sorry about Thursday. I was like in a really bad mood like in the later end of Thursday. I think a lot of the news with Anna Valen got me really upset. Just like, and like, people on the internet are truly like pretty rough. I think one of the reasons why I try to do a lot more of my like promotion and such through like Blue Sky and being able to curate and filter like at least like what's it called? I think a lot of it is a proactive measure to try to filter out a lot of like the average like kind of VTube fans that would kind of look the other way when it came to like streamers that like supported very fascist things. Like, all right, let's see. Oh geez. Okay, cold. This should be easier. They have all the cold stuff. Oh, that was the cold stuff. Eh. I'll put on the CC hat. It's important to me. Man. Oh, that's an enemy. Oops. What on earth? Oh. Oh, I want Tulin. Tulin, let's do this. I want to make my way to the other side so I can talk to Riju. I think I'm getting a little bit of good headway. Oh, it's getting even harder to see everyone. Because, yeah, even if I guess I do the objective. The Northern Gerudo Ruins. I don't know. What's that? Like a mosquito. Let me see if I could at least get into this. Maybe that might help me. Okay. Getting warmer. Getting warmer. Oh, it's shrouded again. Okay. At least I kind of understand. Oh! Oh, that's where... Hmm. I'm gonna be right back a second. Hello. I am back. Okay. Sorry, I just had to stop by for a second. Just to... Right, Riju should be here. Oh! Okay. Let's see if I can try not to get shocked. Oh, oh, mushroom. Oh, these are arrows. Alright, perfect. I forget how much time it is between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Missed again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good.
Oh, me. Hi. It's like, you look different.
It's you.
I know, I look quite fabulous.
This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here.
It's like, yeah, I had to go inside of the underground town just to find out where you were.
But then, you always show up in unusual times.
You always show up when things have already gotten bad.
Oh.
So Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky. Zelda vanished right in front of you. And now you've come here looking for clues. Link, I understand how you feel. Zelda's a dear friend to me as well. I will do everything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to the problem we Gerudo are facing. I'm sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time the events at Hyrule Castle took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our town. And not long after, the swarms of monsters we'd never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Gibdos. Physical attacks won't work well against them. They're slow, but they still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Gibdos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it, and still need more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gibdos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of this sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning skills. Fire one at that dummy over there. Oh shit. Ha! There we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single strike. Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three. Like right about that rock jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away the target is from me, the longer it'll take me to build up that energy to hit it. There we go. Yes! I'm getting the hang of it. The Gibdos don't stand a chance against this power. I can't thank you enough for your help, Link. What was that?
Hmm.
It didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was... Chief! We've received word that a swarm of Gibdos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Buliara is already on her way there. She's already... Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Karakara Bazaar? It's an oasis northeast of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gibdos what we're made of. Oh hey, Saflina. Actually, I have somebody I need to talk to. Or not talk to, but let's see. Let's take Tulin out and let's get my honey back on. Darling, it's been so long. Too long. Okay. This is probably, I think this is exactly where the bazaar is. Don't let any more Gibdos get close. If help doesn't arrive soon. Sorry to keep everyone waiting, but I'm here now, and we're going to wipe out all of the Gibdos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance. Oh, dang. Look at 10 out of 10. Let's see. Okay, where they come? Oh, I see some. This is a bit of a tower defense thing. Tower defense thing. Ah, that mushroom is gone. There we go.
Buliara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gibdos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage.
Oh, Zelda.
Is that Zelda?
Oh, shit. Don't think she's quite happy with that one. I guess it's our way to the sky.
That's bad. Real bad. Gerudo Town is in danger. Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Buliara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll I'll meet you in town.
He's like, I want to hear more of what Boliara has to say instead of. Okay, meet in the town. Oh no, I don't have anything to warp into town. This is the best I have. Okay. No, I need the actual map. No, let me... No, I should probably head to the ground. There we go. Burn that much off. Try to head as much over there as possible. I think I messed up. I'm trying to get Tulin out of the way. Yeah, maybe if I use this and jump over, maybe it might not be so daunting. Okay, as long as I don't jump, which expends way too much, I should be good. I'm just stubborn. Like, I know Tulin would help me get through this, but... I put too many high expectations on Sidon. Okay, I see a torrent. This storm should help me out. Okay, cool. We're like right there. Bazak. There we go, there she is. Look, Link. There's a Gibdo hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakara Plaza. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not only the one hive. There are 3 to deal with, each just outside the town gate. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo's come. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack. But when they open and release Gibdos, they're vulnerable. The Gibdos won't wait outside our walls forever. When they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Huh?
Come. Come
No!
to where I am.
That makes more sense. Again, you heard it, didn't you? Come, is this calling out to us? Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought it's nothing. Link, for now, we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. Let's see. Warmth, heat, hot weather attack. So I think this might help me out a bit. think hmm, climate's not too hot at the moment. Are there other things I could feasibly? I guess probably the barbarian outfit. I think it's my best bet. The sand shroud and the sudden appearance of the Gibdos in their hives. Strange events keep happening, one after another. And we saw Zelda near Karakara Bazaar, and she hasn't been seen anywhere around Gerudo Town. There is something bigger going on, but for now we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I need your help again. Speak with Boliara and the soldiers. Help us organize our defenses. You have questions about preparing for battle? Talk to Captain Teak in the yard. Work with her to decide how best to employ our forces. Pada's in the courtyard. She's in charge of the material we have on hand. We could reinforce our defenses with them. If you need anything, we should talk to her. If you have any questions, then report to Lady Riju. When the battle begins, I will be focused on protecting her. For the sake of Gerudo, nothing can happen to her. Let's talk to everyone. At least talk to you guys. Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we need to deal with the threat. How shall we deploy our forces? Who do we send and where? We should be spread out thin, lightly cover all the gates. Or maybe a concentrated force to protect the weakened position. You decide who to send and where to... Where should we deploy them? Oh... Oops. Let's see. Maybe I'll put the spears in the north one. Sword troops, let's go to the west gate. Then put the cannon also in the north gate. think that's all of the locations.
Oh. Oh.
And then go to this side here.
Oh. Ah.
Let's see, barricade. That's another thing where it's like, oh man, where do I set up the barricade? I guess maybe still north. I think still north, maybe.
Ah. Oh.
That's the same gate where the spirit troops with the electric weapons are. I expect some synergy between the electric attacks and iron barrels. Alright, perfect. Ah! Let's get some melons and some bananas. Hmm. I wonder where the. Sorry, I'm like trying to remember which. Oh, no. I think it's this one. There we go. Save here. Let's get our different ones set up. Let's see what some of these are. Let me drop this a sec. Oh, it's a good one. What shields do I have? Let's see. I have plenty of Gerudo shields. What arrows do I have? Um, different Gerudo bows. Maybe I'll just drop the con. Wait. Yeah. Wait. No, I need to move one of these around. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. Ooh, bomb flowers. I need those. I wish I could duplicate them. What are some of these guys? Oh. Is there anything down here I can take? Like, I at least want to prepare in advance.
Oh. Ah.
I think they are. Ça va, ça va. Link. I'm curious about that voice we heard earlier, but... Well... Situation report. A large number of Gibdos are moving to attack the town. Before anything else, we'll need to deal with this. I gotta go to east. Bolero, we have the town surrounded. Stay strong. This threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe them out in one battle, hives and all. Prepare yourselves for a fight. Let's show them the true power of the Gerudo. Everyone, protect our chief, protect our town. Oh boy, this is a difficult one.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the
Monsters sure have, mate. Oh wait,
enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
oh fuck, it's the east gate. It's over here. Blimey, the east gate. Come on.
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out.
Come on.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning. Enemies have been
Actually, yeah, you're gonna have to get your hustle on. There we go. Oh. Oops. Oh, this ain't good. Oops.
spotted inside town. Did they break?
Oh, this actually hurts me.
Yes! That hive is out of action. Flying enemies from the hive at the north gate too. Don't let them overrun us.
Bro, you
Enemies
guys...
are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack. Flying enemies from the west gate hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
There we go. Come on. Let's get something. Falcon. There we go.
The enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hives.
Okay, we're starting to get a little something. We're cooking with a little something.
Eliminate every enemy you see from the last line of defense.
Come on, you gotta get a little more than that. There we go. Oh. Ah, jeez. Are you guys really? You guys aren't. You have to. I am trying my best. There we go.
All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdos.
No. It's gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Fuck off. You really fucking serious?
I'm sorry.
Okay, we gotta do this again. I was about to. I was so close. Bruv. Alright. Okay, everything should be good. I have this. Preparations are good. I just needed to... I can shave off a lot of that time. Now that I know now that I know how to do this, I think I got a hustle going. Skip. All right, let's go. Let's truck through this. Okay.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gates.
But y'all have to hold up your end of the bargain too.
Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
Y'all are just poking at this. Come on.
Enemy, yes! That hive is out of action.
Y'all guys gotta hold up your end of the bargain though.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning. Oh,
Okay.
another hive down.
Come on. There we go. Select this one. There we go.
Enemies from the west gate's hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
Or 3, or 4, or 5 is always nice. Oh! That did nothing. Let's see.
The enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hive.
Come on, Riju. There we go.
All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the enemies have been spotted inside town. Clear out all the enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack.
Come on.
Eliminate every enemy you see, or the last line of defense.
There we go. There we go. Did it. Huzzah! Ah. Link, I am incredibly grateful for your help in the battle. On behalf of all of the Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we've wiped out the hives that were surrounding the town. I noticed the hives were crumbling into the sand when we destroyed them. I wonder if the Gibdos have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. They make it? They summon them? And then there's the voice that you and I both heard. A voice in lightning. It reminds me of something. Link, there's something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. Savasat. Oh, nice. Savak, you handled yourself well in battle. It was quite a sight to see. You've absolutely earned your share of the spoils. Help yourself. Alright. Let's get some monster parts. And create a homunculus from this. Or like homunculi. There are no gifts here. We just did it. Your presence is the present, so thank you. That was tough, but we still managed to make it through. I've never seen Gibdos work together in such a coordinated way. It was almost like someone was giving them orders. Is that even possible? Could they have a leader? Alright, now we can go... Actually, there is somewhere I want to go. And they're gonna have a lot more valuable things to give me than not. There we go. I'm still pretty poor.
Saba Saba.
Anywhere else, it might be Savota. Let's see. Hmm. Oh yeah, food. I forgot. I've been gifted a lot of meatballs. Because what's it called? I'm good at repairing signs. These are weather attacks. I guess I can get rid of some of the cold ones. These are hecking expensive. I'm not selling a darn outfit. Not a single one. The trousers are cheap. I feel like I should at least get the trousers.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
There we go. And put this on. There we go. I might at least have a little bit of heat resistance. instead of like absolutely none. uh, you fought well. I'm glad you're all right. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a Vo, to be injured. You may pass. Oh no! Damn. That would have been a horrible way to go out. Okay, I just bought like pants from your spouse. Where is it? Where's the husbando? Ah, you're a Vo. Let's see. Probably have to move this, go along here. I have another conversation with you. I did figure it out that Aklet runs it by one direction. She goes back the other way at night. I think the sleeping area is near, so that's probably why I see Aklet walking by so often. I haven't seen Perta at all. What? Perta's working at a place called the Gerudo Secret Club? Oh, that's what the clothing store is called. What an unusual name. Well, I'm happy to hear she's doing well. She must be working so hard to support Aklet up there from that shop. That's it. I can do my part by watching over Aklet while she's away. I'll just have to be from inside the cell. Oh. Sorry, dude. Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall. It is thought to have been painted by the ancestors of Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing of the mural says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. I await you. Get the thighs on those women. Hello, how's it going? At the moment, it's just, what's it called? I'm not seeing as many, like, massive thighs because it's just me and Riju. But once I turn my back, it'll be a different story. That mysterious voice that spoke to us, its words reminded me of this wall. This must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words that are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Savsak. I guess I need to talk again to Riju. It was before the cutscene I had seen them. Yeah. What's it called? It was like running past because I was trying to buy as much of like the Vo outfit as I could, but I'm too broke for the top. So I can only get the what's it called? The hair and the pants. I might have to wait until I have enough topaz to be able to do the rest. The writing on the wall says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. Oh. Oh man, I have to get rid of sight on. Okay. Let's get Tulin over there. Unite the pillars in light. It seems like it's gonna be everything outside. Okay, where's my way out? Do I have anything? That's a nope. Like, I can bless you. You do not have 4. I cannot bless you. Your skills are very impressive. That must be why our chief accepted you. She knew how helpful you'd be. She may be still young, but our chief is extraordinary, isn't she? Oh. Because I remember Ploko was like, you, blonde, no abs. Vo. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. But, let's see. Behind the throne, there's like 4 red pillars. Or at least some light pillars. Vo. I think the first line of text I saw was like, no abs. And I'm like, oh. This lady's just like, you. Bottom. And I'm like, oh. Even the video game is condemning me as a bottom. Champion Rivali of Rito. Are you treating my successor good? Because if you're not, I will come back to life and I will make it personal. You are not to harm, or let harm come to that adorable white bird. Sorry, I tried to do my most my most Rivali voice. Okay. I am not, what's it called? Tulin is safe. Because what's it called? I'm making sure that I'm only going upon Tulin's talents if I need to fly around. But for the most part, I kind of dote on Sidon a lot. So if anyone's seeing the line of combat and is seeing like danger, more than likely it's Sidon. Oh. Let's see if I can actually climb this. I can kind of see a path. I can just jump. Sorry, I heard his name. Oh, it's cuz what's it called? I have to they're like, "Oh man, if you use the power of the Rito, like you might be able to like help like align the light paths." And I was like, "Whoop, it's time to what's it called? Call upon Tulin." Okay. Maybe this might help me out in the long run. Because I don't have any way inside of town. Or to warp into town. Let me do an experiment. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Unite the light pillars. I guess that's these ones. I think I kind of see them. Hmm. I think that might be this thing. Let's mark it with that. Wait, actually let's mark it with one of the little, like, beams. The length of the weapon, though. Oh. Oh no, I'm cold. Oh, come on, little guy. Put on these pants. There we go. I guess since I've hit the extreme cold, I can put you back on. I rely on the CC wig for quite a bit. Let's see. No, it's not this. I have to call upon. Let's see. Where is Tulin? I think I could probably parachute from here. That should be fine. We'll just start from scratch. Oh! There we go! Okay, that helps quite a bit. Alright. Droplets. Let's see. Might have to get rid of one of these. Yeah, I fused a spear with like one of the large like gladiolus swords, and I was like, oh. Up. I am going to do a bit of what's it called? Something very much unethical. And that's seeing if I can get one of, I guess, the little like hammers from Daruk. Come on. You're like, you cannot use illicit amiibos. We have not sanctioned this level of buffoonery. Let's see. Yeah, I'll finally get rid of this one. Forgot you could amiibo. There we go. Here's one. Yeah, because I have like the amiibos for like the 4 Guardians from Breath of the Wild, but also Sheik from Smash Brothers. So it's one of those things where I was like a little prepared ahead of time, but only a smidge. Sheik, well, nice. There was a little point in time. There was a point in time where I was like obsessed with amiibos, and I was like trying to like find some of them, or at least find the ones that I really like vibed with. So a lot of it would mostly, I guess probably I'm gonna just use this as my guiding light. Here we go. Yeah, because I know there was a point in time when I was really obsessed with amiibos, and I would kind of get the ones that I really liked, but a lot of them were like the Smash Brothers ones, so I got like, I think Robin and Palutena along with Sheik. I have a Twilight Princess one. It gives the wolf in this one. In Tears of the Kingdom, it gives meat. Oh yeah, because what's it called? I know sometimes they gave you like little like tarps. Or I think that one of the things that kind of made it feel a little bit like different that they kind of gave you like a few of like the like different like kind of parachute like blankets. Which one is the one? Because I have this one, but let's see. Oh, I have the ones for Sheik, for Urbosa, for what's it called? Rivali, and for the one I guess I kept was the one for Mifa because I really like the pattern. The toilet. Yeah, because the wolf one. Yeah, because what's it called? I feel like I remember in Breath of the Wild they would give you like a wolf companion with it, and I was like, that was such a fun thing. I remember it was just like, oh wow, you could actually summon a little helper with this. I remember it was really cool when like I just like kept on like playing around with the Sheik one to such an extent that I could just have like the entire like just costume. Like oh shit. Or oh snap. Oh no, it's cold. Let's see. Get those back on. I don't think any of the other ones gave me outfits. But it definitely felt like that they put a little bit more into making sure that you had a little bit more to go off of. In Tears of the I guess in Breath of the Wild it almost kind of felt like it was designed more around the amiibo usage. While with Tears of the Kingdom it was just like a little like added bonus. Hmm. Oh wait. What is this? Alright, Tulin. One more. Oh, I have to wait on you. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's not moving. Exactly, which is weird because you'd think they'd do even cooler things since they wanted to sell more of it. Because it almost kind of feels like the... Oh. I'm going way below. There we go. I need to start going higher. Yeah, because it definitely felt like something where gradually over time they still make amiibos, but at the same time, it almost kind of feels like they rinse. Hmm. It feels like something where they stopped kind of implementing a lot of it, but because of that, they kind of reached a point where they would only be able to do so much with it. Alright, let me get my thoughts together. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Sorry about that, dude. You have a little bit more. Yeah, because I feel like compatibility just kind of went way off because they started like deciding that instead of because they didn't really, I guess, like sell a huge amount and they didn't I guess they didn't expect it to be like used permanently. There we go. Now let me try to go back. If I could see from up here, I'll know where the third one is. Yeah, because like they're still releasing amiibos and they're still like releasing them for games, but it's like, what are you going to use them for now? Because it almost kind of seems like they just kind of stuck around mostly as just collector's items. where I could be like, I'm pretty sure some of the amiibos I have probably cost a lot of money. Maybe not so much if it doesn't pay as much. In the sense of like, I thought they sold tons of amiibos. I feel like reading an article saying they were making more money than the games. Because it's one of those things where they kind of made it like a major like collector's item, and because of that, it made it really cool to be able to have them. But at the same time, it's like you would think that with it being such a hot collector's item that people are spending so much on and collecting so much of, that you would kind of utilize them a bit more. But yeah, it does kind of feel like after the Wii U like came out, they just sort of were like, okay, like we can do this, but we could still use this. But like maybe you could just use it in a way that you could like just still covet it as a collector's item, but not much else. Oh. Hmm. Oh, this doesn't do too much. Hmm. I wonder if that's what you gotta do with this. Oh. Oh, I know. That would probably be the more. No. You would think you'd be able to move this side to side. That was during the Wii U era where it made more sense since the console flopped. Yeah, it definitely feels like something where maybe there was a lot more excitement around it because it was more centered around like the Wii U, and because you'd have an easier time putting it on the screen or the tablet for the Wii U. It was like kind of designed around it. Maybe Nintendo thinks it's just kind of like old material now, even though it's still material that people really enjoy and people still like appreciate and collect. But I feel like Nintendo like treats a lot of their older stuff like it's a relic you don't really need to care about, and like you should be more concerned about like how cool it would be if you could like have the newest hottest thing rather than having to contend with like having much older material. Okay, I see some of this. Yeah, so many hidden gems on their old consoles they never released. That's that weird thing where like Nintendo, like they kind of don't know what they have, except they kind of do because they're mostly just they're putting some of it on the virtual console, but they're also putting quite a bit of it like what's it called? Like just not. I think one huge problem Nintendo has is like pretty much like acting as if oh, I think I know what this is. That's to create platforms. Up. Yeah, I can build stuff. Let's see. I can get a platform going up. Wait, no. Poke it. Poke it with a different thing that doesn't break easy. Oh, jeez. Okay, put this down, put this down. Let me see where the actual, because I remember there was like an actual like platform. It's this one. I have to bring these all relatively close by here so that platform can be created. I think maybe I have to do it while I'm on top of one of them. Few developers recently have been porting their old Nintendo exclusives like Ghost Trick. It's an amazing game no one played. I've been meaning to play Ghost Trick. I feel like I've been failing myself quite a bit for not playing it. It's one of those games where I'm like, maybe I owe it to myself to actually like get my hustle on. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh. No, keep that on there. Oh. It's super good, one of my all-time faves. I know it's on like, it's on Switch, it's on Steam. I know it's like, it's supposed to be amazing. Should play it sometime soon. Okay. So that's clearly not working. Oh no! Jeez, no. Ah. It's like now you're getting creative. Now I gotta get creative. I'm like, I have an idea, and it's gonna be a really silly one. Maybe if I could like angle this, like on the edge, I'll be able to keep this going stable. Okay. Oh, I have something really dumb I want to do. Okay, I think I have this. But yeah, I think that one of the things that's kind of nice about like the recent like Switch like kind of directs or the Nintendo directs is how much of it like is shaped around like it's the fourth one. Oh, it's over here. How much of the new games wind up kind of being like a lot more like HD remasters of like things that you didn't expect them to like respect or pay attention to. So you have like kind of like old like DS games that were like reported or remastered. Oh, this is silly. Oh, come on. If I drop this, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I need that. Where did I throw my spear? There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Tulin. Like, if this doesn't work, I am in huge trouble. Up. On. Climb it. There we go. Climbing. Alright. I'm kind of cooking here. I'm kind of cooking. Closer. Oh no. Come on. Oh, I gotta put on my heat like pants. There we go. See if I can detach this a bit. This shouldn't be too terrible. Oh wait, no. Take you out. Yes, I had a number of hidden gems, large amount. Thanks, portable. Yeah, because they definitely poured over quite a few awesome ones. Like, I remember probably one of my favorite recent ones that they've poured over was, what's it called? From, or one they did a re-release for was, Famicom Detective Club. It's such a good game. Like, I didn't expect it to be something where, what's it called? I know it's a much older visual novel. It's a much older visual novel that was on like one of the really old systems, and they like reported it over. Reported both of the old ones over. The missing air is so creepy, and like the girl who stands behind is such a good story. That's a really good mystery. Oh, it's so haunting. I love that game. I've been meaning to play the new one, but I need to wait for like, what's it called, my roommate to be ready. Because we've been playing a lot more. On my own time, I've been playing Metaphor Refantasio, and that's been really fun. But at the same time, what's it called? I have that, I have SMT5 Vengeance I need to finish. And that one's like, that one I loved the original SMT5, like that's a favorite game, so I've been waiting for like the perfect time to be able to get back into that. But I do need to finish Vengeance, I need to finish Metaphor, and then I'll be ready to be able to play, what's it called? The new, I think it's Emio the Smiling Man. I played the demo for it, like on stream, and it was so fun. I really liked a lot of the characters. I can't wait to see how they pull off everything. Oh, this needs to go. It's getting a little bit late on my end, so I might end up saving, what's it called? The actual, like, the temple attached to this for a little bit later. I guess for next week. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah. But there was a DS re-release that I really wanted. The girl with the white hair. It was a Trace Memory. They rebooted that with the Another Code. I've been meaning to play that one. Oh. I need to talk to Riju now, because I think I got the Triforce together. Remember hearing about Detective Club on a Satellaview, which is Nintendo Japan's DL system. It was good and bad, and it ended up being somewhat of a lost media. I think the missing air definitely is considered something that was lost media for some time. Because they at least like ported like The Girl Who Stands Behind to like 2 other consoles. I'm curious about that, because what's it called? Those are some pretty good games. I think that I would be really excited to see what other things they had. Because the reason why I bought it the first time, or the reason why I wanted the re-release, was because what's it called? I remember in Smash Brothers Melee, there was a trophy for like the main heroine, Ayumi Tachibana. The dub is really good, or the subtitle. I guess the dub, you would still call it a dub because they had to dub it in Japanese, but the dub is really good because the VA that played Shinji was playing was playing the main character. I need to remember their name. They're such an awesome VA. It was Megumi Ogata. Megumi Ogata plays the main character, and like, what's it called? You have Tachibana, who's like the girl that he meets that helps him out. I'll have to check it out then. Nice. I think that what's it called? I'm not sure if the bundle is still kind of pricey on the Switch, but I believe there's like online, if you look enough, there's a translation of it in what's it called? There's a translation of it on on the, what's it called? I think it's the Super Nintendo version or the Super Famicom version, where it's a little more high def. People like the art design for the SNES, the Super Famicom one a little bit more. Yeah, it was the Super that they had it re-released on. Tried finding your fanfiction and failed miserably. I posted my link on the Blue Sky because I was trying to find it and I was having a hard time. It was something where I was like, oh snap, like this is very difficult. Let me see if I could at least get the Blue Sky link in there, because it is not safe for work, but it's also something where I was like, I remember being asked about this. But here is a link to it. And again, this is not safe for work, so what's it called? Viewer discretion's definitely advised if you don't want to see, what's it called? Kabru and Laios in very saucy situations. Cracking open a cold one is a funny one because that's just me being that's just me trying to write comedy. But let's see. Oh, it's the middle. Yeah, because it was hard to find. I was trying to look it up, like just from like Google Foo, and there was like a second Wabi Sabi Poppy. I was like, I was the one that heard. It's like I heard that it's because it's a lyric from a song that's like kind of like one that like I got really super addicted to during COVID, where it was a OK Kaya song called Mother Nature's Bitch. And it was like it's kind of just like funny because it's just like about like accepting like awful shit, like as you're just being like sucked into like the vortex of like the universe. Yeah, I found the Wabi Sabi Poppy that wasn't me, and that was like they wrote like 14 of them, and I'm like, or they wrote quite a few of these, and I'm like, oh, that's definitely not me, because I've only got like two in the chain. I guess two that I've been working on. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna have to find one of those sandstorms or like tornadoes. See if I could get Tulin to help push me a little further over. I guess it's good that I did Tulin's like dungeon first for the sky one. There we go. It's not too far off. But yeah, there was one that wasn't me. The one that's me has underscores, but the underscores don't make it any easier. I have Tulin and I have Sidon because I cleared both of those like dungeons. The only one I didn't get to do is the Goron area and the Gerudo area. I want to see you go up the path, going up the path to the sky. That one was really interesting. That one was a really fun one. That one took a little bit of time because that was just like a huge climb. I remember that was a little that one was a little neater than I think I had a little bit of a pain in the butt thing going on with the Sidon area. But I did really like the what's it called? The Rito village with Tulin and what's it called? His father. I was hoping that I was gonna get more of his dad, cause what's it called? I remember Tulin's dad was kind of like, yeah, Teba. I was like, oh man, like Teba, like he had that like kind of rugged, like he was pretty fine for a bird, or for yeah, like a giant bird guy. But yeah, he was like, nah, you gotta have Tulin as your like, I guess, kind of summon. Did you get stuck with the water one? I did get stuck in the water temple with Sidon. I remember that was a bit of a it's like it's probably one of the sexier birds I've seen, which is good because it should remain within the realm of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I can't be looking at a pigeon outside and be like, damn, kind of bad though. Everyone had trouble with that. I think it was because it was really hard to find like the different beacons that Sidon had to activate. And I think Sidon wasn't being very like helpful. Because I remember making little jabs and being like, oh Link, you go on ahead and take care of those enemies for me while I walk around in circles. I was really mean. But like compared to that, I was like, Tulin's like flying puzzles are like, oh wow, yeah, I can do that. I'm good with that as long as I can do that as long as like I only have to do platforming and not fighting. Oh, I love doing Sidon's voice. He has a very precocious, like semi-British-ish voice. It's like, oh Link, hello there. Oh, Sir Link, I made a whole statue in your honor. It's so wonderful being your, as history books would predict it, a friend. Yes, you are my friend, Link. A friend who is very close with me and my fiancée. Man, I remember seeing that statue of like, was it called of Link riding on Sidon, and it was like, oh, I dedicated this to my dear friend Sir Link, and it was like, oh, you have like a full statue dedicated to like me riding you. And just putting it in the town square, being like, our valiant two champions, Sidon and Link. Alright, Riju. Link. Is like, yes, this was definitely something I had planned. I never thought you'd come to see it, but now that you're here and seeing it, I hope you're a big fan. I hope it inspires you, just as it inspires me. Oh, I love it, because then, like, his fiance is like, oh, Sidon's so lovely and so sweet. Oh, and he always talks about you, too. I can barely go through the day without him saying, oh, this is just like how Sir Link did it. I wonder what Sir Link would think if he was close by. And it was like, oh, not you bragging to your fiance about how awesome I am. I think it's, I feel like it's a polycule. I think it was something where the takeaway was like his fiance was like, oh, you can always come by and entertain Sidon whenever you're available. And it's like, and then she starts showing a little bit of interest in you, and I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. Honestly, a little bit of an OTP. This Sidon, I should say her name because she's actually, I actually like her a lot. She's very cute. What's it called? Yona. Sidon Yona Link. That's my main ship. I guess for Tears of the Kingdom. But I know it's, what's it called? I know Link is pretty popular. Do you see that, Link? It's Zelda. What? She's gone. Uh. Hmm. I saw the lights of the red pillars and hurried here as quickly as possible. It cannot be a coincidence that we've seen someone who looks like Zelda twice, but a mystery for another time. Did you solve the mural's riddle and cause this to appear? I'm impressed. Oh, baby. His little nose is like red. If I remember correctly, the mural said, unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way.
Oh.
Maybe my lightning strike is the key. Up. Looks like I gotta smash this. Whoosh. Oh, Prudence. Oh, baby. Do you want up? Get you up here. Here we go. I'm just picking up my cat, Prue. You want to see what video games are, Prudence? She's like, oh. I think she just likes the company. Oh, this is a big one. Yeah, I might have to save this for... I might have to save this for next time. But let me see if I want to do maybe that one temple. When Riju's aura is charged, you can call on her for a lightning attack. Let me see if I can, if it's too late for me to go on over here. I'll remain here, so come back when you can. Okay. I just want to make sure that I get this part done, because that would be fun to be able to have that. Oh, sorry, I just saw something. All right, let's hope that I can do this off of the dome and not like embarrass myself, because I have a feeling I'll probably embarrass myself and have to get some kind of clue. But I also have a good feeling. There we go. Come on, get your booty out of here. Oh, I think I just have to activate it. Here we go. Oh, oh, you're not. Oh, I think recall maybe might be the thing. Oh, that did nothing. Oops. There is. I wonder if I could fuse this with anything. No. It's not embarrassing. We all get stuck on puzzles. I know that what's it called. It shouldn't be bad. I'm usually really super hard on my. There we go. Magic. Oh, man, it's like a little like. Oh, that's so fun. Like a leaf blower. Yeah, I know it's. I'm usually way too hard on myself, and I think that. Come on. I need to be a little bit better about it. You got a small key. Alright, let's get this going. One small key used. There we go. Come with me. Oh no, I gotta fight this guy. Oh hey. Different horns. Oh, it's a wood stick. Let's get you going. Stay with me. Oh, this is the light puzzle. Hmm. I know this is going to be odd. I don't think it's just gonna be this. Oh. No, it's not this. What tools do I have? Oh, I see something I could probably do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sometimes I pronounce come on the same way like Lee Chaolon does from like Tekken. He's like, come on. There we go. See if I can get ya. Oh, an arrow. Yeah, I've been struggling with Tekken because what's it called? They recently had an update, and like everyone's so upset about it because what's it called? They made everything a little bit more like offensive or offense heavy, but because of this, it's like getting a lot of people like mixed up, and they're like, defense is not good. Like the defense game in this is not as impressive as it should be. Oh, this is I haven't played a Tekken game since the 90s. It was like one of my first I guess it's probably like one of my first games. Like, what's it called? Because I know I used to play a lot of I think the first couple games I had was like a Game Boy with Donkey Kong on it. And then like there was what's it called? Oh, I see it. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. I think I know this. Yeah, one of my first like PlayStation, I guess one of my first console games, it was what's it called? I got like a PS1 with like what's it called? Crash Bandicoot 2 and Tekken 2. Just all the twos. So like I've been playing fighting games for ages. And it was one of those things where it's probably like one of my favorite genres because it's one of those ones where so much of it relies on like being able to like I guess kind of like like learn a tool and like try to like do well with said tool. And like if you do good with the tool, it's awesome. If you do bad with the tool, then you get to learn how to improve with said tool. But I'd say probably my favorite of the Tekkens was 5 because you got to do a little bit more like it was such a huge game when it came out. Like the scale of it was really neat. Yeah, Crash 2. That was like a very important game growing up. Cause what's it called? Wow, that was a really good time. I was going to do a fighting game recently between New Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter, but I never did because I heard Riot was making a video game or a fighting game. Yeah, I think they're making a what's it called? I think they were building a fighting game. I think around like some of the characters from League. So it was one of those crossover games where I've seen people getting pretty hyped about it. I'm not sure if what's it called, how it's gonna be since it's the first time kind of thing, but there is a lot of, I know there's a lot of hype built around it, especially because you have like a lot more crossover stuff like Arcane, where people are starting to see League beyond just merely League. Or people want to engage with it, but like kind of feel intimidated because they don't know if they're going to be able to like appreciate it well enough. But I think for a lot of people that are going to, they're already fans of the characters, like they're definitely going to have a little something more to go off of. I know the true question will be like exactly how many of the League fans are going to be fighting game fans after this, or like exactly like if like the people who will get into League will potentially get into the fighting game that has its like characters, like, or that shows off its characters, because every fighting game's best asset is always its characters. So if you have a nice roster and it's like full of characters that are fun to play, but also characters that you're familiar with, familiarity makes really awesome games. And it's why things like Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball FighterZ was so good, was that you had this sort of kind of basic fighting game template, but like it looked beautiful, and it was also pretty stunning to see like, what's it called? See the characters adapt very well to the fighting game format. And I think because Fatal Fury is having a bit of a difficult time, it definitely gives Riot, it puts Riot in a little bit of a better like place to be able to release it. Because what's it called? There's a Save the Soul Society Ichigo Kurosaki moment where Street Fighter and Guilty Gear are probably like, well, Street Fighter is probably the one that's doing the best at the moment, aside from the people that are like livid about Akuma. Guilty Gear is doing pretty awesome, but at the same time they're also dealing with really bad, they dealt with a pretty bad leak recently. Let's hope this has some kind of yeah, and I think that, what's it called? The big thing with Guilty Gear was that there was a huge leak recently, so we're not sure exactly whether everything's safe or not. I think it might be, but so far I'd probably say those two are doing the best at the moment. Tekken's having a major problem with the recent patch and with the recent update that has Fakumram. Because people were already really like upset about Fakumram, but now you're having people that are like, okay, now we have to have Fakumram again. Because one of y'all got into like Harada's head and told him that Fakumram was in. And I think that, what's it called? With Fatal Fury, I feel like a lot of people got a little upset about the guest characters being like real life kind of celebrities, like Ronaldo and like, I think what's his name, Sebastian, like there was like a DJ from like Sweden. I am like right there. I'm so close. Let me actually see if I drop this. Okay, it's just activated. Yeah, there was a Swedish DJ. What was his name? Let's see, Fatal Fury guest characters. There was a guy named Salvatore Ganacci. And I think a lot of people were really happy to support Salvatore because they found out that he was a pretty cool dude. Yeah, Salvatore Ganacci is, what's it called? A character in the game. That's pretty awesome. You know him and appreciate him. I saw one of his videos and he was definitely pretty. I saw like one where he broke into like I think an old person's home, the step grandma one. I saw that one. That was pretty funny. But I still need to see more of that because I remember like he was doing the most to promote this game. Like he was talking about how he loved like the King of Fighters and Fatal Fury games, and like he was what's it called? He was big into it. And I think when like what's it called? He found out that I think he like wanted to work with Maximilian because he kind of looked like him a little bit. They gave him like his jacket, like that his character had. Yeah, I guess what's it called? He was able to get into Fatal Fury, and it was just his opportunity to just have the ground floor. I think a lot of people were really put off by Ronaldo being in the game, but like some of the people that were really like, but there was I feel like quite a few that were won over because Salvatore felt like he was like a very natural fit in the game because he was already kind of connected to a canon character who was also a DJ in Fatal Fury, and he also just had a lot of humor attached to his character where so much of it's kind of like just I guess kind of slapstick, like self-deprecating, kind of like, oh man, like I'm way in over my head having to fight these turbo powered dudes, but I guess I'm gonna do it. So I think a lot of people went into it like really looking a lot more forward to Salvatore being in the game. But I think recently people are speculating a lot like about like why like the CEO of SNK like left, or I guess he got like he was stepping down from his role. I know a lot of the what's it called? I know with a lot of SNK being really like I think tied to I think the Saudi royal family I guess is like helping like kind of give a lot of direction to SNK. But I think at the moment people are just like speculating about exactly how much of a role they played in some of the DLC rollout being how it is. I think more speculation against Ronaldo than anything. Oh, Link, I've been waiting. Now let's go. Oh no. But yeah, it is definitely one of those things where people were very curious because it came off like at the very least Salvatore like had a lot of like thought and ingenuity put into his inclusion in the game. But at the moment Fatal Fury's there. I know Mortal Kombat just released its definitive edition, which is to say it released I guess probably the last like edition of the game, which is a little sad because they were pretty much like they kind of had the floor kicked out from underneath them. And around the time they were revealing the Ghostface DLC, they were like, okay, after this, there's going to be nothing else. And it's like, you release this new story DLC. You have characters down the pipeline because there's still Ghostface and the Terminator, like T-1000, or the Liquid Terminator. But even with all of this, you're like, oh yeah, we're ending this because WB says so. And it's like, really? Let me see if this is, I guess, the active it. Oh, oops. But yeah, I might start this dungeon maybe the next time around. This is getting super late. They did a really good job with the fatalities of the guest characters. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, like, I was really excited to see Ghostface in there because I'm a huge movie guy. So it's one of those things where I'm always really excited for like the movie, like DLCs in Mortal Kombat, because it's always that thing where you're like, okay, what's the attention to detail that you put into this? Like, I was just like going through all of like the skit. Like, I was a huge fan of the first Scream or the couple Scream movies that I did see. And I was like, okay, I want to see what it was adapted from some of this. What are like some of like the attacks that they got from like the movies? Or what are some little things about the characters that they kept in there? Like, what's it called? Like getting a phone call. Or like using the telephone or using like different like ghost faces. Because there's at least 2 or 3 that are currently like going back and forth between fighting. Oh, and on top of that, what's it called? I really want to see some of the ghost fate or the what's it called? The T1000 ones. Cuz like I'm a huge Terminator head. I think the only one I haven't seen, the only ones I haven't seen are Salvation and Dark Fate. But like even though only the first 2 are good, like I really love the mythos around it. But I think the big problem is that like there's a lot around the Connors, and I think that the Terminator seems like such an interesting story once you take it like outside of the Connors and you're just like, okay, how is everyone like dealing with a world where like you are working with like things like Cyberdyne and Skynet that have created these like that that got sophisticated enough to be able to create this machinery. Or like what are ways that we can get this outside of like the big like apocalypse like moment? Yeah, the ghost faces when things get crazy and the sequels go on. Yeah, because every new twist character would just be like, oh, this is fun. I think the fact that like Scream is kind of like a meta text that focuses a lot on just kind of the horror genre as a whole makes it such a fun like idea for like a fighting game character, because then you're just dealing with like now these kind of characters that are very much in your face and on the nose about everything like that they're experiencing. Like that's exactly what like what's it called would be really fun in a fighting game. Like I remember in the Fatality it was hilarious because like you would get to like the gory part and then like it would just jump immediately to Johnny Cage being pissed on the couch being like, fuck, I screwed up. And then like the actual ghost face would come in and do like another fatality on top of the fatality going on inside of the game. And it's like, oh, it's really funny that you guys threw that in there. It's like it's like all the really funny ones Johnny Cage got in like the other games. Like I think the last game, like MK11, there was a really funny one where like he would try to do like an uppercut that ripped off someone's head, but he kept up screwing up, and they kept on having to do multiple takes of it, and he kept getting pissed at people. And he said the line from the movie where he's like, "Where are they getting these guys?" And it's like, oh, where are they hiring these guys? Yeah. Let's see, because I watched the first like, let's see, I watched the first 2 Terminators, of course. I watched like, let's see, I watched 4 of the Screams. I haven't seen a lot of the re-release ones, but I'm interested in seeing the one that takes place in New York. Yeah, they always give really funny. They always give the really funny ideas to like the, what's it called, the cages. I need to re-see the Homelander one and the Peacemaker one. Because I know the really fun thing about those characters is how much of like I feel like I remember like people saying I think I remember the Peacemaker one being like a reference to like the scene in the comic where he like I guess picks them up in the car and like just like what's it called like steers them into a plane or something or throws the car at a plane. I don't know if that's it. Oh, oops. Sorry, I got a little I got deep in the conversation. I was like, oh no, like it went from being way too hot to being way too cold. I should probably save and just get back into the like the main overlay. I'm not just strafing in circles. But yeah, I should probably see like what the Peacemaker one looks like too. I still need to see the TV show because I remember seeing the Suicide Squad re-release or the second like release of it with James Gunn and everyone. I really liked the character dynamics of everything. Like I feel like John Cena and Idris Elba really played off of each other pretty well with Bloodsport and Peacemaker. But let me see. Oh, and thank you all so much for coming along. It's always awesome to be able to stream. The Peacemaker one is a bug flying around. He uses the gun to try to kill it, but it hits his opponent. Oh, I should watch that. That looks really. That sounds really funny. I always love when the Mortal Kombat fatalities go from like some of them are like really ultra violent, and then some of it's just like, oh yeah, like this character like is very unserious, so they'll just like wind up killing, I guess the character on screen with just like a oh oops, or like a or just like a tongue in cheek like okay like I just blew up the world, and that's the fatality. Let me see if there's anyone streaming that I can raid. Let's see. Bro. Crow. Let's see. They're playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. So this should be quite a good time. Raid. Road Dyer. Oh. Oh. Before I head out, I should poke my beauty mark, poke the mic, send out all kinds of positive vibes for the upcoming week. I think it's supposed to be like this. I think it's supposed to be like the Switch version that was created. So I know that there was let's see, based off of the graphics on this. Yeah, it looks like the new one. So what's it called? This is going to be a brand new experience. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a sequel or re-release. I think it's supposed to be like a spiritual successor, a sequel based on the like the Mario and Luigi RPGs like Superstar Saga. Superstar Saga I remember being pretty solid. I didn't get to play through a lot of it, but I did play one in the what's it called? I think I played a demo in Target one time when I was younger. But I'm going to send a raid. Let's see. Until next time, I'll be seeing you all, which should be this Sunday, I believe, around like maybe 1 or 2. I'll see how the movie goes with Sinners. But yeah, I miss the demos you could play in stores. I remember when what's it called? You could like play on like the big screens, or sometimes they had little screens up. I feel like I stopped seeing them around like the PS3 like era. But I'll be heading out. tomorrow I should be playing Unicorn Overlord. So I'll be jumping into the raid now. So until next time, I'll be seeing you all. Bye.